Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Real Talk Recovery, where we talk about recovery from addiction, and I share my life with you. My name is Nicole, and I am a recovering addict. My sobriety date is July 13th of 2015, and I am going to share with you guys an evening time meditation. I was going to come on earlier, but I was sick. I ate something I think that didn't agree with my stomach, and so I was not feeling good, but now I'm okay. So let's see. Hold on, guys. Okay. So let me see something. I'm going to read the meditation. So you guys just come on in. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Nikki, will you share this video in the Hangout so that way everybody will know I'm live? I don't have my phone downstairs, or else I'd do it on my own. So I'm going to read this meditation, you guys, and then we can talk about it. Sound good? Okay. Here we go. Yes, but these two words have become a signal to me that I am refusing to accept something over which I am powerless. My world is rich with wonderful gifts, beauty, a loving fellowship, and challenges that strengthen and prepare me for a better life. Is it worth it to deny these gifts by wishing things were different? Will it make them change? No. I prefer to accept them gladly, enjoy them thoroughly, and humbly accept the reality my higher power offers with any yes buts. The harsh tone, the unkind word, the apparent indifference of another is usually over in a few minutes. What price am I paying by holding on to those few minutes? I don't have to like reality, only to accept it for what it is. This day is too precious to waste by resenting things I can't change. When I accept everything as it is, I tend to be reasonably serene. When I spend my time wishing things were different, I know that serenity has lost its priority. Today's reminder: while I am responsible for changing what I can, I have to let go of the rest if I want peace of mind. Just for today, I will love myself enough to give up a struggle over something that is out of my hands. That's I like that. So I'll read it one more time because I know some of you guys are just getting here, okay? Yes, but these two, well, no, I'm not going to read it all over. But anyway, so basically what this reading is talking about is acceptance, okay? So while I am responsible for changing what I can, I have to let go of the rest if I want peace of mind. Just for today, I will love myself enough to give up a struggle over something that is out of my hands. I'm glad I read that either. Hey, Josh, what's up, hun? So, that is one of the things that I've struggled with all my life, you guys, is could be in controlling, okay? Or wanting to control things that I can't control. And for example, my husband's recovery. Okay. So I want to reflect back on the week before last when Neil went out and picked up, and how upset I was. I was really, really upset that day, you guys. I was thinking in my mind whether or not we were going to make it. Like I was thinking, you know what, maybe me and my husband aren't going to stay together. Maybe, we aren't meant to be. Maybe this is a sign, and I was really, really in a bad place mentally. But, I went, I went on this trip to California, and I was gone for a whole week away from my son and my husband. And I miss them so much, you guys. I miss them so much, especially my little boy. Like, I thought about him every single day. And, that says a lot for me to leave my husband to his own devices. I trust my husband, and I believe in him, and I believe that he can overcome this struggle that he's going through, and I think a lot of the times, you guys, we put such a huge focus on how long we've been sober and like worrying about what other people are going to think if we're struggling. And, you know, the reason why I say my name's Nicole and I'm a recovering addict, my sobriety date is July 13th, 2015. It's not because I'm like wanting to brag that I've been sober. It's not any of that. The reason why I say that is because I want other people that maybe are struggling to get sober to see, oh, wow, if Nicole can do it, then I can do it. If Nicole has been able to stay away from drugs and alcohol for 5 years, then just maybe I'll be able to do that. Because I remember a time, you guys, whenever I would listen to other people tell their stories and they would get up there and they would have 10 years, 15 years, 5 years, 6 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 6 months, 30 days, and I had zero. Zero. And I just thought, damn, man, I want to get to that point in my life one day, you know? But I didn't let the want to get sober. I didn't let that time, I didn't let that become an obsession of mine, because the only way you're going to get 1 year sober is by doing it one day at a time. So sometimes you got to take that focus off of the overall picture and just put it on one day at a time. Okay. You're not going to get 20 years in one day. And then I was talking to Sky. Hey, Daniel. Then I was talking to Sky. Was it last night? Yes, last night. And she said something to me. She said her counselor said, I've only gotten one person sober in the 20 years that I've been doing this. And she said, really? Who? And he said, that one person is me. Because the only person that you can get sober is you. I can't get any of you guys sober, just like you guys can't get me sober, right? And so I also hear a lot of people, and I cannot take credit for anybody's recovery but my own. Okay. I am only responsible for me. That's why when I do the meetings and we do these videos, like I can invite you guys, I can send out links to every social media platform that I have. I can do all those things, right? And if nobody takes that link and utilizes it, right, then then you know, you have to do it on your own. Hey Sam, hey Reaction Rookie, hey Shelly, you have to take your recovery into your hands and make recovery work for you. Okay, so let's break that down even, let's break it down even more, okay? So making recovery work for you, for example, would be like my situation. Okay, when I got sober, the only way that I was taught was through 12-step AA recovery, okay, which is a great program. Like I said a million times, I love the 12 steps. I think they're amazing. I work the 12 steps. I follow those principles in my daily life, right? Every single day. Sometimes I'm not, sometimes I fall back because I'm not a perfect person, but I try to adhere to the principles of AA or the 12 steps, whatever, you know, principles and traditions of AA and MARA. Those are my two groups that I 100% believe that they work because I'm working them. Okay, so for example, making your recovery work for you would be like me. I'm a part of a 12-step fellowship, AA. I'm also a huge part of MARA. That's like my main fellowship now, which it used to be AA, and now I've shifted to MARA. Okay. I do online meetings and I facilitate online meetings. Okay, so back in the day, the only way that you could go to a meeting was by going to one in real life. Yes, and so now today everything is so different. Another way that I've made recovery work for me is I'm on Suboxone. Okay, a lot of people would say,
since I'm gonna drink the milk and
come over here and get this boy. Come on, come on. Yes, come on. Okay. The only way that, okay, so what was I saying? What was I saying, Nate? Do you remember what I was saying? I was saying something, but you interrupted me.
You're saying bloody diarrhea.
No, I wasn't saying nothing about diarrhea. Hold on, let me read y'all what y'all are saying. Hold on. Okay, so Chrissy says, being someone who has always resisted reality, what is your advice to start to change that? So,
No, I like that.
one day,
No, that's a cup.
I was going to put milk in it. So it would be a cup of.
Put that
and then
cereal in there.
Yes, and then I'll give you another cup with just plain milk in it.
Butthole.
Nathaniel, watch your mouth.
Can I pour that into that cup?
There's that.
Put that in a freaking.
Take that, please.
Okay, I'm not.
Okay, fine. I'll eat it. I won't make you any. Now take it.
Mom, put it in a regular. I don't like my cereal in a kind of little jar bowl.
Nate, and then I'm going to give you another thing of milk. That's why, so you don't spill it on the way up the stairs, Nate. Now take it. Be gone.
Stupid.
Ugh. So the way that I would change running from reality, okay, is to be in it. You have got to start being in reality, Chrissy. You got to stop checking out. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to put your business on YouTube, but to being in reality, you have to be 100%. You have to be 100% present. Okay. So one of the ways that helped me to change and be in reality was whenever I got my ass thrown in the detox and I didn't have no drugs to escape with anymore. And that's huge, you guys. That's a big way that you'll have that change. And you can't run from reality whenever you don't have anything to check out of life with. You know what I'm saying? And so one of those ways that you could get started doing that is like remember last year, Chrissy, when we had started working with your doctors on all the tapers and stuff. I know we've been going through a hard time with coronavirus and everything, but I'm thinking like what would be a good idea would to be able to maybe start one of those back up again and see if you can't get down on some of those, or what about getting in to see Dr. B and do an IOP with Dr. B? You know what I mean? You enjoy his videos, you trust him. Maybe that could be an option. He can do IOP with you. So, and because everything's online now, you know, but I really, really think that maybe like putting yourself into dedicating yourself to starting that taper. And you guys, just so you know, Chrissy's on Subutex, but that's not we're not talking about tapering off Subutex. We're talking about other medications that are interfering with her recovery while she's on Subutex. And so these are things that would be great for you to do. There was a lot of change that started going on, and I feel like we just lost our momentum on keeping up with that, you know, which, dude, it's been crazy, y'all. So pausing your taper during coronavirus, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with pausing it for any reason. If you feel like you can't do it and you're going to relapse, then pause and take time. I'm pausing my taper, like I said, on Dr. B's video. I'm on 2 milligrams, you guys, and I'm chilling. I'm chilling right there because and somebody had commented about me being afraid. It's not that I'm afraid to go through withdrawal. I've went through withdrawal a million times. It's not even about that. What it's about is my family and my son and relapsing. And I have to really think my actions don't just affect me now. They affect my husband, my son, you guys, the people I work with to help. What I do affects other people now. I'm not just responsible for me anymore. I'm responsible for 5,458 people. I'm responsible for my son. I'm responsible for my husband. I'm responsible for the people that I work with Dr. B. Like, these are people that are looking to me for suggestions and guidance. And if I jump off my Suboxone and then decide to go shoot heroin, then I'm going to have to come back and tell all you guys I shot heroin. And then what's going to happen? If I fall and God, please protect me. But if I fall, I feel like this would put us back so many steps on this channel because we have come so far. And so that is unacceptable. I will not. I will not. So if pausing my taper it means me being strong and waiting it out and kind of filling it out till then, that's what I'm going to do. Hold on, I got to get this food for Nate, y'all. But a lot of people, want to look at that from, oh, you're just scared to get off Suboxone. Honey, I've been in withdrawal half my life. I'm not afraid to be in withdrawal. That's not what it's about. Nate, here is your cereal. Here. I'm not doing anything you tell me to do. Open the door. Wait, I put it in a freaking little Care Bear cup. And he got mad about it. Sorry. I had to put the snack down and do my mean voice. He was complaining because I put his cereal in a mug instead of a bowl. Got me all worked up. Oh, did you hear me, Nikki? I know y'all did. I thought they're going to hear me up here and they're going to think I'm going crazy. Don't worry. I just yelled at him. He didn't get nothing. He didn't give spanking or nothing. Sam says it's tough. It's tough on everyone right now on some ways or another. But like Burke was saying in Mara about taking the time and having a positive attitude. Exactly. And let me see. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes I have to get crunk with that kid because he's so spoiled. Anyway, that's what I would suggest. If you're struggling with connecting and being in reality, like honestly, you guys, listen. And this is just for anybody that's struggling, that is abusing medications or in their active addiction, right? When you are using drugs and alcohol, you are disconnecting yourself from reality, okay? When you are abusing these drugs and alcohol, okay, there's some people that are on medications and they're going to be on medications for the rest of their life. I'm not referring to anyone in here that is on medication for pain management and you're taking it responsibly. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about anybody who has anxiety, who uses medication for anxiety and is taking it responsibly. I'm talking about abuse. I'm talking about addiction, okay? When you are taking substances into your body, you're blocking yourself off from the sunlight of the spirit. You're blocking yourself off from serenity. You're blocking yourself off from being present with your family, your kids, your friends. You are canceling out any way that God or your higher power can connect to you. Hey, Amy, what's up, girl? That is how you are going to stay sober, is through connection. All right, because y'all already know what I'm about to say. The opposite of addiction is connection. And so when we get sober, that's what we start doing, right? We start connecting with other people that are in recovery, and we start utilizing each other to lean on one another. And that's how we are able to maintain and gain knowledge in our recovery. So when you're blocking yourself out with dope and pills and speed and alcohol, you're just unplugging, okay? So being alive and being sober and being like present is like being plugged into an outlet, right? And your light can shine and people can see you and other people can find you. But when you're using dope and you're shooting and you're smoking and you're snorting and you're taking and you're drinking, then you're unplugging yourself from that outlet. Okay. And so you're in the dark. I was talking with a lady today. She had asked me, she said, her daughter and her are really involved in their faith, their religion. Okay. But she was asking me, she said, does my daughter want to be like this? Does she not want to be in touch with God? Does she want to be high on drugs? Does she want to do these things to hurt me? Does she want to steal from me? Does she want to like make our family name, look bad? Does she want to go to jail? Does she want to shoplift? And she was asking me these questions and I told her, I said, just like I'm telling you guys, when somebody's in active addiction, they don't want to hurt their family. They don't want to, steal from their mom and dad to get dope. They don't want to sell their body so they can get high. They don't want to hurt their girlfriends and boyfriends, cheat on their husbands and wives. They don't want to, lie and manipulate. It is a symptom. It is part of the disease of addiction. And so, when I was in my active addiction, I went from being like super involved in my faith and like I was one of those girls that I would sing up in front of my church, you guys, and I would lay hands on people that were struggling, and I was really connected. And then when I started using drugs and alcohol, that pulled me away from that connection. Okay. And so all those things that I was doing to stay high, it wasn't because I was a bad person. And I'm not making excuses for um, anyone's actions. I'm not making excuses for my actions. But what I'm trying to explain is that when you are controlled by your addiction, you are not the same person that you are when you're not controlled by your addiction. I am not the same Nicole as Nicole that was strung out 5 years ago. This Nicole today, you can sit your purse beside me and I'm not going to go inside of it. Nicole 5 years ago would have stuck her hand in there, stole your wallet, and then helped you look for it. Nicole today can stay the night, can have 2 men stay the night in her hotel room and not commit adultery. Can I get an amen, Sam? Sam and his brother stayed the night with me in my hotel room Thursday night. And those boys slept on the hideaway couch. And I slept on this big king-size bed. And we had the best time of our lives, sober and in recovery. But the old Nicole would have been doing all kinds of stuff behind my husband's back. I would have been over there committing adultery, And that was the Nicole in active addiction. But the Nicole in sobriety is a totally different woman, is a woman who respects herself, is a woman who wouldn't even take a shower because the boys stayed the night with me and I didn't want to have to come out of the room naked and then see me, or even halfway naked, or even wrapped around with a towel. I would rather not put myself in that compromising situation, so, and that's a big deal to me, you guys, because back in the day, I would have tried to hook up with Sam and his brother. Back in the day, I would have had a threesome with them boys. That is a true story, you guys. I would have, even if they didn't want me to, I still would have tried. But that's not the person I am today, And another thing that it was so awesome, because I called my husband while Sam and his brother were there, and they took me to the airport. Just so you guys know, Sam and Philip took me to the airport the next morning and dropped me off, and we got to hug. I was crying when I got in the airport because I met so many people that are such good people. I got to meet Misty, and I got to meet Sonia. And I just can't believe that you guys are from my channel. Y'all are friends that I made from here, And it was like I was hanging out with friends that I had always been friends with for years and years and years. It was like having my family there. And I got to go to sleep with, I went to sleep with my purse out. I went to sleep with my medicine on the counter, and I didn't even worry. And it's because I have good friends now, And I never would have had a chance to have those friends if it wasn't for you guys, Sam. And listen, you guys, me and Sam and Philip, we ate $70 worth of chili that night, or $71 worth of chilies I ordered us, and we grubbed out. And I woke up in the middle of the night, and Sam and Philip were eating chili, and they're like, "This is so good." And then we we laughed so hard all night. It was fun. Hey Trina, what's up, girl? So anyways, it was fun. But what I'm trying to say is the person that I was in active addiction is not the person that you see in front of you guys today. You know what I mean? I actually can like be trusted around people, and I can actually do for other people and not just expect for them to do for me. And for a long time, it wasn't like that. For a long time, it was only about how you could benefit me. What could you do to make me feel better? Not what I could do to help you. And now, who said, let me see this. Nicole, girl, I don't know. I probably farted in my sleep. Who knows? It was good, Trina. If I would have ate all that chili, y'all would have kicked me out of the hotel room. Well, I ordered egg rolls. I ordered Sam and Philip steak fajitas. I had shrimp and chicken Alfredo, and then I had a Caesar salad, egg rolls, and chili, and we were just like, it was fun. But the person I am today is totally different than the person I was when I was in my active addiction. And that's a big deal to me, and anybody that knows somebody who's gotten sober knows how much if you work on you, you will change, and you're not going to be that person you were. You're going to be a better person. And so that's why it's so important for all of us, you guys, to like connect with each other. Hey, Lisa. It's so important for us to connect with each other and to support each other and to help each other and to stay connected. That's why, you guys, we're all working so hard on like doing these online meetings and like going to them together. Like tonight, you guys, for those of you guys that didn't come to the Mara meeting this evening, you missed out, man. How many of us were there in there? Like 20 something people in there. I swear, y'all, it was huge. It was great. And we all just are getting to know each other, and we see each other in these meetings, and it's like that's helping me so much. Like I can come up here and talk and all that kind of stuff, and it's easy for me to come up here and kind of keep you guys entertained and talk to you guys and tell you all about my experience. But whenever it's all of us and we're all sharing, it's like so awesome, you guys, and I get something out of it. Don't get me wrong, like I try to like share things that I know are going to help you guys on this channel, and when I'm thinking of the things that I want to talk about, like it helps me too, but it inspires me to hear you guys talking about things. So for instance, um we were talking about relapse, okay? And we were talking about how, I was kind of referring to somebody that had been sharing the other night. No shade to this person, but some people don't understand that, when someone relapses and they come in and they tell you about it, the last thing they want to hear is what you think they should have done. Or why didn't they do this? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Oh, you should have called me. You should have went to a meeting. You should have called your sponsor. You should have done a back handspring and climbed up a tree and did the splits and then twerked. Like shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's already done. You know what I mean? And so what we're supposed to do whenever somebody relapses is just say, come on back. Don't even worry. Come on back. Keep coming back. Don't judge somebody else, okay? Because it's not that they don't want to be sober. It's not that they're not serious about their sobriety. And I hate that attitude that people think, oh, well, if you relapse, you must not be serious. You guys, this is a disease. It's a deadly disease. And I don't know how many times I've relapsed, probably over 50 in all the time that I've been trying to get sober. Been trying to get sober since 2005, okay? And it's 2020 now. Okay? So judging somebody else or saying that they should have done this or kind of telling them that they need to get serious. When you're trying to help somebody, you guys, what you have to do is you have to take your ego out of the equation and just be there for that person and just be open and understanding and willing to support them, And the only reason I know this is because guess what? I used to be one of those tough love people. I used to come on my channel and scream and tell people how they need to do this, do that. And you know what, you guys? I lost more people that way than I attracted. Okay? I have learned over the last 5 years that when somebody is struggling, the best thing to do is to offer your support and let them know that they're not alone and that you're there. Okay? It's so easy to judge somebody and say what you think that they should have done. It's easy to just say that, but to sit back and to say, you know what? I don't know what that person's going through. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Anything could be going on. They could be dealing with mental illness that you have no idea about. A friend could just have died. Who knows, right? We don't know. But instead of telling them what we think they should have done, the only thing we need to do is be there for them. Hey, Polly Walnuts, what's up? Hello out there. Hey, Nikki, what's up, girl? So, believe me, you guys, I used to be one of those people that, I thought I knew it all. I thought that I knew what every person needed to do. And what I've realized the longer that I stay sober is that I don't know shit. I don't know shit. And I am just trying to be here to support others, So, and kind of just like surrendering and saying, you know what, I don't know it all. And I don't want to act like I know it all. I just want you guys to know that whenever you come to Real Talk Recovery, you are going to have somebody that's not going to judge you. You're going to have somebody that is going to support you. You're going to have someone who is consistent that will always be here, okay? And somebody that you can lean on, somebody that you can reach out to, and you don't have to worry about reaching out to me and me saying something judgy or looking down on you. Anybody that reaches out to me can vouch for that, in fact, Nicole, I'm going to tell him a little bit. I'm going to tell him about today. Nicole, I was calling Nicole and her husband, Alex, to check on them. And so I called her from my Text Now number because that's the number she has. And so whenever I'm on that Text Now number, which is the number on the screen, if somebody calls on my other phone, it will hang up on them. And so I'm talking to Nicole, and she was talking to me about her husband went to go pick up her medication because she ran out of it. She wasn't feeling good this morning. And so right about that time, somebody else called on my real phone number and it hung up on her. And so I was talking to the other person, right? Which you guys, I was, and then about an hour later, I looked over at the Text Now number and she had texted me and she's like, "Are you upset? Are you mad at me? Did I offend you?" And so I called her back and I was like, "No, girl, you did not offend me. Like, you guys, you're never going to offend me. Okay. You could relapse 75 times. You could overtake your medication. You can cuss me out. You can tell me that you're never going to get sober and you hate my guts. And I'm not going to be mad at you. You know why? Because I have seen a lot of people go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for a really long time. And you know what? I don't take it personal. Like, I think a lot of people who try to help people that get sober, and then when the person doesn't succeed, they feel like it's their fault that the person didn't get sober and they take it personally. And it's just not, I don't take anything personally. So yeah, I hung up on Nicole. She thought that I was mad, and I was like, no. But you know, we also were talking about when she first started taking her medication, was struggling overtaking it. And that's another thing, like I try to share with you guys about my journey on Suboxone, is that I did the same thing. I struggled with overtaking my medication, and I learned really quickly that that doesn't do anything. You know, and so there's not anything, you guys, that you could say that I haven't done probably. And so don't ever feel like you can't come to me and talk to me about something. Hey, Hannah, I'm not going to judge you at all. Polly says the chickens are fine. Well, that's good, Polly. I'm glad. I love chickens. I used to have a whole bunch of them in my backyard when I was a kid. What's up, Crazy Legs? Yes, Misty's phone's back on. So let me tell y'all who all I got to see while I was in California. I got to see Misty. She came over and hung out with me with her old big titty self. Don't be embarrassed, Misty. And then Sonia came over. You guys, Sonia and her husband picked me up from the airport, and they are so freaking cute. They are so kind. And I wanted to spend more time with them so bad, but I'm telling you what, like, honestly, like I said, I worked till 8 o'clock almost every night. And then I missed out on so many of you guys that I wanted to spend time with. And then Sam and Philip came and stayed the night. And we had the best time. Yeah, Misty. Misty is so cute, you guys. She's such a good girl. You know, sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. I thought I had big ones. She's got big ones too. Lord, we are so crazy over here. Sometimes we get out of line. Let me get myself back in line. So anyway, you guys, I just want all y'all to know that you got a place here that you can lean on me, or if you need support, you can give me a text or a call. We do, Amy. They're like pillows. That's what my little boy says. He says, Mom, what are boobs? Why are they there? Are they just fat? And I'm like, they were made so you could sleep on them. And I tell him stories about when he was a little baby and I used to hold him and he'd just be like, but I love you guys so much. I know it's late tonight. I got a late start to the live stream, but we're going to get back on track. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm searching for 3 speakers for next week. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, we'll just do quick little like meditations. But we're going to get back on our regularly scheduled program. Yes, Amy. Only have one, but Nate was too until you know what? And I was thinking about that the other day. Like I remember having my son and I was in my active addiction, you guys. Dr. Phil. What are you doing, Dr. Phil? Dr. Phil, I think I know who you are. And you're not a man. You're a woman. Hey, James. Oh, let me shake James. Shardy party. I know you came in and commented that. I just didn't catch it. Tomorrow. What time is it going to be out, Nikki? And don't be nervous. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, girl. You'll be fine. Today, yeah, we'll all come to it. Oh, damn, Dr. Phil, you're in Norway? You know what, Dr. Phil, I thought you were someone else. Because you commented something about, you called Dr. B, Dr. Brilliant, and there's somebody else that says the same thing. Damn, I thought I had you pegged. I guess I was wrong. So, anyways, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend and staying safe. Did you guys go and watch the video that me and Dr. B recorded? I talked about my taper in that video, and I wish we need to worry. I promise you guys, listen, I promise you guys, I'm going to get Dr. B over on the channel this weekend or Sunday or next Sunday, probably next Sunday, so we can do a question and answer type live stream, because I haven't had him on the channel in months. And so I need to get him over here to answer questions and stuff like that. So you guys, if you have questions that you want me to ask Dr. B on the live stream, if you guys will start working on like writing them down and texting them over to me on that number, or emailing me a list of questions, that would be really, really good. Oh, Amy, 2 p.m. West Coast time, which is 2 p.m. West Coast time, which is 4 p.m. Central. So are you in Central time zone, Amy? Because 2 p.m. West Coast is 4 p.m. Central time. If you're on Eastern, then it's 5 p.m. There you go. Good job, Alex. And just so you guys know, Alex and Nicole S. are husband and wife, and they both joined Patreon, which that was so cool. You guys could have just got a 2-for-1, but I appreciate y'all both joining. And anybody else that wants to join, it's only $2. So if you do join, you can get into the Patreon chat. Let me go ahead and put that in there. Okay, there we go. There you go, Amy. It's just $2 a month. Am I, Dr. Phil? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to have good vibes. Yesterday, I was ranting. You guys, yesterday I was on a rant about the facts of being in recovery, and you are in recovery when you say you're in recovery, and non-judgmental recovery. I haven't gone on a rant like that in a long time. We appreciate you and your support 100%. Aw, I found you a few days after I flipped my car. I'm glad you guys found me too, girl. Where can we find the link to the Mara meeting? So Sam, we will, just so you guys know, I will link it on the community tab right before it starts. And we also link it in the Hangouts chats. So if you guys want to join the Real Talk Recovery Hangout chat, there's just a separate chat for anyone who wants to be a part of it. And we link all of the meetings over there. Merck is really good about it. Every time he goes to a meeting, he shares the link in those chats. So there's that, and then there's the Discord, and then there's the Facebook. I mean, there's so much stuff, you guys, that you can be a part of. Like, it's a lot of support. And then Amy, once you join, I'll add you to our patron only chat. So also, I know a lot of you guys in here are patrons. Tomorrow night at 7, we are going to do a patron only Zoom. So if you guys want to do that tomorrow night, just be ready. It'll be a Zoom Patreon only chat. Hey, Boss Baby. Boss Baby, how are you doing? I need to schedule a one-on-one with you, Boss Baby. So you need to let me know when you're not busy this week so we can have a one-on-one chat, okay? You're not in trouble. This is for, support. Oh, yes, I got to let some steam out sometimes. Yes, I do. Yeah, Merck he is literally the king of the links, y'all. He's a good guy. Oh, did you like that shout out, Merck, in the video I did with Dr. B? I had to shout you out. The minute I said your name, Dr. B was like, he loves you. Good job, Boss Baby. Good job. That's awesome. Okay, good. Good deal. I'm proud of you, man. Yeah, just whenever you have an hour, just call me so we can do a one-on-one and talk about some goals that we can start setting for you to achieve and all that good stuff. Okay. And yeah, so all right, you guys, I guess I'm gonna let y'all go so y'all can go to sleep and I can go snuggle with my husband. But like I said, I'm not the same girl I was when I was in my active addiction, you guys. I'm a changed person, and I am just so grateful because normally I would have taken advantage of a trip to California and been all kinds of fucked up on dope out there. I would have been partying. Y'all, I can't even tell you all the stuff I would have done. But thanks, Amy. Okay, Amy, I'm going to text you if when I get on there. My phone's upstairs. I'll send you the link to our private chat, okay? Hey, Brandy, what's up, girl? I seen you following me on Facebook. Our friend requested me on Facebook, and I was wondering, who is this girl? And then I thought, you know what? She's got to be from the Real Talk Recovery. So I just approved it. I always just approve. I always like, you know what? It's got to be somebody from Real Talk Recovery. So, Sky, I'm proud of you, girl. I'm so proud of you. Don't even trip, okay? Yes. Okay. So if you guys need me, y'all know where to find me. Okay. Just text me on that number. Same, Dr. Phil. I would have been crazy back in my day. But I'm telling you guys, California is like a whole nother land compared to Arkansas. It's just like so busy. So many people. Everybody is a different race. Everybody is, there's like, I mean, there's white people, but then there's all kinds of brown people, all kinds of different brown people, Mexicans, Asians, Filipinos, people from the Middle East, like all, it was so cool. And I have to tell y'all one more thing. Working at the office with Dr. B, he has such a eclectic group of people. He has me, I'm Mexican Italian, Andrew, Mexican Italian, Tony is Mexican, then Mike is Mexican and white. Dr. B, I think he's Syrian, okay? And then Dr. G. We have so many different races. It's so cool. And everybody brings their own like specialty to the table. It was really fun. But I love getting to meet people that are different than me. You know what I mean? It's like I learned so much, you guys. So I want to learn how to speak Spanish. I'm so bad, you guys. I need to already know. Okay. Y'all know I'll keep y'all here forever. Y'all go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, patron only Zoom meeting, 7 p.m. Central. I'll say it again. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, patron only Zoom meeting. And then Monday, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. Love y'all.